Let me tell you something that's been gnawing at me since I first heard about it. Imagine this, a film gets pulled from a streaming platform, and instead of people shrugging and moving on, they start leaving literal money in religious places to help the creators. That's not just fan support, it's a cultural earthquake. And the director, Honey Trehan, responds by saying, "No, we can't take your money." But why? What does that say about the relationship between art, activism, and the people who fund it? Let's unpack this. Here's the thing, Satluj isn't just a movie. It's a case study in how art can become a battleground for truth. The film's about Jaswant Singh Khalra, a human rights activist whose story was buried by systemic forces. Now, when the film got yanked from ZEE5, fans didn't just protest, they physically went to Gurudwaras and left gullaks, these traditional clay pots used for charity. To me, that's not just generosity. It's a statement. They're saying, we see the value in this story, even if the system doesn't. But here's the kicker, the team refused the money. Why? Because they're not asking for pity. They're saying, this is about justice, not profit. Now, think about what that refusal means. In an industry where every film is a cash grab, this team is holding a mirror to the system. They're not here for the money, they're here for the message. And that's terrifying for people who profit from silence. But what's even more interesting is the fact that the film was pulled without any official explanation. No court order, no government notice, just poof, gone. That's not just censorship. That's a power play. And yet, the team still insists the film's legacy is about human rights, not commercial success. Let's step back for a second. This isn't just about one movie. It's about how stories get erased when they challenge the status quo. The film was rejected by the CBFC for 127 cuts. That's not editing, it's erasure. And then, when it finally got a release, it vanished from OTT within 48 hours. What does that say about the platforms that host these films? Are they complicit? Or are they just scared? But here's what's wild, the fans didn't just support the film. They treated it like a sacred cause. Leaving gullaks in Gurudwaras isn't a random act. It's a deeply rooted tradition of communal giving. And yet, the team is refusing it. Why? Because they don't want the narrative to be about money. They want it to be about memory, about the people who were silenced. This whole situation makes me wonder, how many stories like this are being buried every day? How many films, books, or songs are erased because they don't fit the mold? And what does it mean for creators who dare to tell uncomfortable truths? The Satluj team isn't just fighting for their film, they're fighting for the right to tell stories that matter. And if that's not a rallying cry, I don't know what is.